Hey y'all, how are you doing today out there in the world of YouTube? This is Jimmy G in the place to be, coming at you with another episode of The Good, The Bad, The Awesome, where we unbox, give my first reaction to all things pop culture. So when I see it, you see it. So if you like to see what I see, hit that like and subscribe button, subscribe button, and get notified of all of our new videos. And if you're already doing that, thank you so very much. So today we are going to go back to the world of DC and to the new company that I found and a new company that I love and that I think makes some really great figures. We are going to go to the world of Fondjoy and we're going to take a look at the Fondjoy Dark Knight Joker figure and see how is this figure. Is it great? Is it awesome? And we're going to see if this can put a smile on my face. So let's do it. As I've said before, these figures are growing on me immensely, and this is the Joker figure, the 1/9 scale model figure. Here is the box, got from AliExpress. So the box is a little bit beaten up, but that is okay because I'm going to be taking it out of the box. But one of the things I really like is their artwork on their packaging, and so you can kind of see it is an officially licensed DC product from the company Fondjoy. Now Fondjoy just announced some new figures coming. We got the armored Batman from Batman vs Superman coming. We also have the Keaton Batman, and we also have the Pattinson Batman that's coming. So some exciting things are coming from this company. Now on AliExpress, I got this figure, and this is the deluxe version. There's a standard version that doesn't come with the deluxe stand, but I got this figure here for $25. Yes, you heard it right, folks. This figure was only $25 bucks. McFarlane figures, they start at $19 to $22 and work their way up to $30. And you get a figure here that's a deluxe version. It comes with a deluxe stand. So the regular standard one does not have this stand, but you get this deluxe one for just about the price of a McFarlane one. The one without the stand, AliExpress was running a sale, and he was $16. So this company is doing some really amazing stuff for very cheap prices. But let's get it out of the box. This packaging is so cool, but I don't want to keep it in the package. Let's get it out of the box actually. And so we're going to go ahead and just slide this open and just kind of tell you what we got here. So first things first, you got the instruction booklet. It looks like we got some decals to put on, but this little instruction package tells you how to put the stand together, which we'll put together here in a little bit. And some of the decals to put on are right here too as well, so that's cool. Let me pop my camera down just a hair. We're gonna go ahead and pop this out. And come on, it doesn't want to get out for me. It's like, no, Jimmy. Oh, it's two separate things. So you got the stand here on the bottom, which we'll pull out here and put together here in a little bit. And then you got the figure here up top, which is, this is the one we want to kind of really get to right now. So let me just kind of pull out each and individual thing. And so first and foremost, we've got a weapon, the bazooka, if y'all remember the bazooka from the movie. So really nice. Very cool details, nice soft plastic. They did a really good job on that. Then we got the part of the stand here. We've got one, gotta get these out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hands there, so nice. And then we have an extra head. It's a smiley face head. And so let me show you this head sculpt, which they did a good job. I mean, they did a pretty decent job. Now, is it totally match the likeness of Heath Ledger? No, but still you can see here they did a pretty decent job on this head sculpt here. I think really good job there. There it is. There's the head, the top. This is the smiling face right here. Love that they kind of left, some of the distressed look there. And then let's bring in the figure itself. And so here he is, and there is this face right here. Why so serious? Why so serious. So you know how I got these scars? And so anyway, but this looks really good, feels really good in the hands. The colors, I wish you could see this in person because the colors look really nice with the purple and the green and the uniform here, but stands up pretty tall, stands up on its own pretty good. Let me kind of see if I can get it standing, and let me pull the camera down just a little bit so we can kind of see just it in full height. Let me go ahead and get a ruler and so we can measure, see how he measures up. So we're looking at almost 8 inches, about 7 3/4 inches tall. So definitely get a scale with your Fondjoy. Probably won't scale with your McFarlane figures too well, but we'll bring in those for comparison and things like that. But let's rotisserie review this here just really quickly. And so there is the front, the side, the back, the side, and the front. Love the orange here that they did in the detail of the cloak. I wish this cloak was soft goods, but I get it. I mean, we're talking about plastic toys here, but I wish this cloak was soft goods here. That would be friggin' awesome there, but nonetheless, I think it still looks really good. Now, I wish I had the McFarlane Joker so I can compare them, but I do not. What's funny and ironic, I don't have a lot of McFarlane Joker figures, period. Matter of fact, I don't think I have any. So what am I doing? I've got a bunch of Batmans, but no Jokers, so I just need to get some of those Jokers there. But let's do a quick articulation. So from the head, you do have it on a ball. It can go all the way around. The elbows and the arms, I love that it has this drop joint here that you can do, and it has a little bit of a butterfly there, but you can 360 that. You can move it out like so. More than a 90-degree bend at the elbow, and then the wrist is on a ball as well. Then you have the upper ab right there that you should be able to move, and then the lower ab crunch. Now his cloak is pretty tight, so it's kind of tough to kind of get him to move the way I need to. And then the legs, you have this kind of hip drop thing that it does. I don't know if you can kind of see that. You see how it can hip drop there with this joint? But you have this hip drop thing that kind of helps out with some posing. You can't really Jean-Claude it because this cloak kind of gets in the way. Some of the posability here, that's kind of where we're going to be limited, is because of the jacket is kind of in the way. Now you can come up forward a little bit more, but this does have more than a 90-degree bend here at the knee. And then of course you do have, this is on a ball, and you have the tilt from the foot tilt there. But yeah, with a soft goods cloak, you could probably get some more movement and action out of him, but we don't have that. So let's do this. Let me go ahead and get some other action figures here so we can kind of compare them, and then give you kind of some of my final thoughts on this. And then also we're going to put the stand together too as well. But let's put a smile on that face. Okay, before I bring in some other action figures, we got the stand together, so I just wanted to show off this stand a little bit. And so here it is, very cool. If you were getting just the basic figure, you get this part and this part right here. But this deluxe figure comes with the rest of this. And again, you could put the decals on here, but I love the weathering that this does, so I think it looks really, really good. But that is the stand. We'll kind of give it a little twirl here so you can kind of see it all the way around. But love that Fondjoy comes with these. I know McFarlane typically comes with just the little discs, but this comes with just a full-fledged stand that you can kind of put him on. And so we can kind of get Heath Ledger here and just have him standing on this stand, just being a nice little kind of like diorama backdrop, if you want to, so to speak, to have the Joker ready to terrorize Gotham City. Now, I'll be back. Let me go ahead and get some figures to compare him with. Okay, so you can see here from a height standpoint, let me move all these accessories out of the way so we got a clean white backdrop. This is Fondjoy's Batfleck here. Did a review on him earlier. If you have not seen that review, you can check that out. I think this Batfleck looks really, really good. But there they are together. They're going to scale much, much better together here in that 1/9 scale. Now, Fondjoy does have the Christian Bale Dark Knight Batman, which I will be reviewing reviewing at a later date. I did get that in from AliExpress as well. I got several figures in, but I will be reviewing that at a later date. So gotta have Batman with Joker, and they had a standard and a deluxe edition too as well, so which is really cool. So let's get Fondjoy out of the way here, and let's bring in a McFarlane Batman, and this is the Keaton Flash. Keaton 89 Batmobile Batman. Oh, there goes Ben Fleck. He just fell. But you can kind of see doesn't quite scale together. Joker's a little bit taller. This guy's a little bit skinnier. This guy's a little bit beefier. Doesn't quite scale together. Now, the only other Joker figure I have is from Beast Kingdom, and we'll bring that in. And this is actually my favorite Joker and Joker figure, is the Beast Kingdom Nicholson Joker. Here he is on his stand, but he's going to be a lot larger than he is. Even without the stand, it'd be a lot larger. Doesn't necessarily scale. I think they did a really good job at the likeness of Jack Nicholson here on that. McFarlane, Fondjoy, all you other guys, I wish you would make a Nicholson Joker. Please do so. 89 Joker would be awesome. And then let's bring in the competition, which is Marvel Legends here. This is the Wolverine from the Deadpool Legacy ones there. Let's bring in another one from a galaxy far away. We'll bring in, this is Cad Bane here, 6-inch black figure. And then this is a 5-inch McFarlane Batman right here. So definitely can kind of see from the scale standpoint where we're looking at, it's going to scale with Fondjoy much better than the others. So that's what I would say from there. But overall impression so far is really nice. I really am digging these figures. For this one, the flaws, we'll go over that here in my final thoughts and things like that. But I mean, so far, I've been really impressed with this company, Fondjoy. They're doing some really good work, and I'll tell you where you can get them. I'll probably put some links where you can get these figures too as well. But let's get back together. Let's go back to my area of talking and tell you my final thoughts on Ledger's Dark Knight Fondjoy Joker. And so my final thoughts on the Joker figure with the pose that I'm going to probably keep him in right there. I like that. I like it with the hand up, with the bazooka, mainly because there's nowhere really good to store the bazooka in my storage of stuff. Very nice figure. I mean, just looking at that face, it's not an exact replica or likeness of Heath Ledger, but it does a pretty decent job. Now, I don't have the McFarlane one to compare it to. Some of y'all may have it, and some of y'all may be like McFarlane's wins, some of y'all may be Fondjoy wins, but you got to remember that the basic version of this figure, you can find it from anywhere from $16 to $20, and the deluxe version for about $25. And what you get with the deluxe version, and let me just show you, is this stand right here. And so this stand you get with the deluxe version. The basic version, you don't get all of this stuff. You get the stand, but you don't get all of this other stuff with it there. But that's what's cool, because with the McFarlane figures, all you get is that little disc circle thing. This, you actually get a really nice stand that you can kind of put your figures on that they did a really good job with. So you get this stand and you get this figure. Some of the things that I love the feel, the weight, the articulation on this guy is pretty decent. The things that I hate, the bottom part articulation. You can't really move the legs out as much because this cloak, this here, gets kind of in the way. It does have a slit back here that you can kind of move and get some of the feet out a little bit, but this is so stiff. I wish it was kind of a soft goods cloak and jacket right there. I think that would have been great. The weapon, because it's soft plastic, it does warp, so it is a little bit warped there. On that, but I do love that it comes with all the extra hands, all the other extra things, and I think it's a really good figure, and it's built really well for the cost. So Fondjoy is doing a freaking good job at this. Now, I found it on AliExpress. If you were to buy it in the States, you'd probably be paying a lot more. So definitely buy overseas these figures, because you can get it for a really good deal, as long as you can wait for it to come in. But on a scale of good, bad, awesome, I'd give this a pretty awesome. I think it's pretty good. I think it's a pretty great figure. I think it's a good representation. Now, it will not scale. My doggy is barking. It will not scale with any of your McFarlane figures or anything like that. It'll only scale with some Fondjoy figures and things like that. So if you're not concerned about scale, this is going to be great. If you are concerned about scale, go ahead and stay within the line that you're collecting. But overall, very nice figure. I think it's great. I think it's a good figure to add to your collection. But that is all I got to say about that. So tune in next time till we talk about something else good, bad, or awesome. And if you really like these videos, consider becoming a member to this channel or giving a super thanks. But other than that, that's all I'm going to tell you about. So y'all, remember, stay young, have fun, and don't be so serious. Be awesome. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye now.
Higgins is barking.
Higgins.